Bitch is the first.
We are here. It is live.
I feel like literally every week we look more and more discouraged to be on this show when we start.
Or just like a little bit surprised and discouraged. Like, oh, okay, I guess we're doing this again.
John's words of encouragement leading into him clicking live was, "Welcome to the Hurt Locker." And then we start, we're all just like,
the comment section for this, the description box for this video says, "Yep, we haven't been canceled yet."
Just rename the show Bubbles and Bullshit, because that's the only two things you're guaranteed.
It legitimately does. That's what I typed in there.
who's gonna cancel us?
At some point, Chad's gonna be like, "This is really just not worth the plummeting ratings for my channel."
Meanwhile, we're just riding this gravy train.
Wait, you mean the guy that streams from his vehicle while he's ordering fast food?
As long as he sends me my book, I don't care.
Hey, there are literally channels with millions of subscribers who stream from driving through drive-thrus.
I think Biggie was just rolling down Santa Monica a little bit ago.
I mean, I got to know what people are ordering. I mean, it's important.
Oh, you just kept going to different restaurants. It was hilarious.
Take a picture, TJ. Send it to us. We'll show it.
Maybe we should turn into a fast food review show. Sorry, a quick service dining.
I can't afford to get any fatter than this, guys. Sorry, no more fast food.
Are you trying to milk your microphone? What's going on up here?
He's trying to milk me.
I'd rather he doesn't explain what he was doing. We'll just keep it between him. Let's just watch the colors change behind Andy.
Oh, I can do that too.
You can do that too. You and I are the two that can't.
I can also do this. Ready?
No.
Whoa.
What happened?
Whoa. Now Andy's in charge. Good God.
It's like two of us are in a cool club and two of us are not.
I can tell you which two aren't.
If anyone's wondering where Jason is, we don't know either, but we think he's fine.
As disappointed as we're slowly becoming, Jason's just deciding not to show.
Yeah, he's taking the smart way out by playing hooky.
It's basically a game of chicken between the five of us now. It's like,
right?
Who's going to be the brave one?
I'll be here all by myself making dick jokes for an hour. I don't care.
There it is.
All right.
There it is.
I do have a joke for you guys.
Okay.
Is it a really long one?
Unfortunately not. It's not going to take up too much time.
Can you tell it twice? Is this it?
No, Andy has taken over the show. This is apparently now Andy's show. This is his third show the week on Comic Core.
You could expect a lot more penis.
Could there be any more?
Not mine.
I'm bringing the penis this week. That's for sure.
I tried to click it. I tried to click it at the same time. Who's running this fucking ship?
I don't know. I'm not touching anything.
I'm done. Oh, hands. Oh, hands. No, oh, not having a stroke either. Either way, no strokes there. No strokes.
So
False.
I got a question for you guys.
5-year penalty. Go.
Why don't mail carriers get paid well?
Because we've devalued manual labor in this country to the point where go ahead.
Jesus.
No, let me think.
It's not a riddle. It's a joke.
Yeah, no, I'm trying to think of because I'm thinking of mail being spelled MALE, right?
They always go postal.
No, unfortunately, this is not a dick joke.
Oh, okay.
All right, let me start over.
You're way off brand.
Let me start over. Why don't mail carriers get paid well?
I don't know why, Alec.
It's not about the money. It's about sending a message. I really like how telling a comic book related joke is off brand for a show on a comic network.
I think it's hilarious that you clicked the ghost eye and I clicked it off. You clicked it on, I clicked it on. We were all ready. Everybody was ready to start that joke. The punchline was ready.
I thought it was funny.
Why are mail carriers afraid of fire?
Why?
Why?
Everything burns. Sorry. No on that one. John, are you about to cry? You looked really sad there for a second.
I was feeling this comment.
Like D-Runk as a friend. Come on.
That might have been the joke of the night. In the chat
I can almost guarantee it.
You know, it's a shame that people aren't going to be around to see word bubbles when we get to it, because that part's actually good. Should we just do word bubbles at the beginning?
But then what'll make people stick around for anything else?
Right, because we got to get that Nielsen rating point at 15 minutes after the
Yeah,
hour.
we're gonna get that 18 to 35.
I'm not wearing any pants.
I'm not either, because I'm wearing shorts.
Okay. Oh wait, that's not gonna work here. Dejected dad sigh.
Wow.
I'm not upset. I'm just disappointed.
I'm upset.
All right, I'm trying to get this to work right. I'm just making sure I'm doing it right here.
I'm seeing the answers right now.
I was trying to do it, but then like somebody was kept bringing it in screen and bringing it off screen. There you go.
Is Bob Barker still alive?
I
I don't care. He's always alive in my heart.
I think Happy Gilmore killed him, didn't he? In that fight.
I think it worked out the other way around.
Didn't he win
Sadly,
that
though,
fight?
we still seem to have Adam Sandler.
Bryce is wrong.
So apparently Adam Sandler is okay. Maybe he's been doing this for years, but apparently he's going to intentionally try to make the worst movie he can make.
As opposed to accidentally, as he's done in the past.
Yeah.
Something to think about.
I heard his last one was pretty good, though. The one about the gems or whatever.
Uncut Gems, yeah.
Well, I don't think that's a Happy Gilmore production.
I think they rebooted 50 First Dates.
He can be talented when he wants to.
I mean, he's a fine actor. He's just he
maybe
makes-
the finest. Maybe the finest.
well, maybe.
I share most of my name and a birthday with him, so just watch yourself, okay?
Most of my name.
Should I scroll along here? Are we ready for the content portion, or are we gonna?
More than ready.
All right. The goal is to notice what book this might be from, just based on this one little clip. Anybody following my Instagram would probably be able to figure these first couple out. These were the test pilot ones I was testing on my Instagram.
It's not a Hulk book.
I'm not looking at your Instagram right now. I would. Sean, is that an H? Sean.
In Hulk or in John?
Both.
Or with kids?
Wit, John's Comics Wit Kids.
There's definitely not a lot of wit.
Okay, well,
Is it a Fantastic Four?
It is.
that's what the ladies call my. Oh, what?
Well played, TJ.
Didn't even make us guess the issue. Just went for it, huh?
He already said.
TJ guessed it.
TJ got it.
Ooh.
I covered your face with it, just like that.
We're acknowledging the chat now. Okay.
We gotta do something, Adam.
You're right. We should really abandon that.
That's Superman, whatever the Neil Adams.
Superman number something. Yes.
Ooh.
TJ would have gotten it anyway.
Yeah.
You know, Neil Adams actually doesn't like this cover because he doesn't like how he did that front leg. He made it too big.
Yeah, it's too long.
It's definitely stretched oddly.
It's weird that an iconic cover is disliked by the person who drew it. But I guess
Yeah.
we're our own worst critics, aren't we?
That's not the Liefeld
I
method.
certainly am. Everyone's worst critic.
Ooh.
I know Alec knows this one, so
I
I'm
already, I
gonna,
already know that one, so I'm not going to guess.
I gave this as a test drive to Alec.
Can you give us a little more than that?
I knew immediately what it was.
Batman book, isn't it?
I mean, there's a good chance if it's 88 and Magnola, but
Maybe.
is it an obscure Batman book or a?
No.
Not at all.
These are classic comics, like legit.
I can only think of one Batman.
Everybody recognizes them.
I can't think of the number.
Whoa.
First ventriloquist one, and that's not this, right?
It's not a Hellboy. Nope. Good try, Damien. Ooh, D-Runk.
Oh, okay. Well, we're not going to get the issue number because it's in the 400s. Okay, there we go.
Ah.
There he is. With blue hair. He's the good old blue-haired Robin.
All that blood.
Justin Rican's like, that's worth $1.
Can he possibly be?
No, I'm kidding, Rod. Thanks, buddy. You're the biggest super chatter around, man. You're unbelievable. All right.
Did we just get a super chat? Can you send it directly to D-Runk?
Yeah, right. We owe D-Runk already.
I know.
Oh, this is that terrible X-Men cover that's the first
94.
Claremont. Yeah. Where it looks like Storm's in the guy's mouth. Yeah.
Yep.
Just a garbage cover.
Maybe she is. You don't know.
I like this cover.
I do too.
He's barfing up Storm, the guy in the background.
I'm okay with it.
You're wrong.
I like how tough it is to find a well cut one where the tips of both the engine on the left there can are on
Oh,
the
talking about comics?
Look at that Dracula.
Count Nefaria.
All right.
The Joker card one. Neil Adams.
Another Neil Adams cover.
Yeah, there we go.
So I tried to pick some iconic ones to get started here. See if we can manage. I will say the last one legit I wouldn't be able to get, which is hilarious. Oh, Comic Head was ready though. Didn't take him but seconds, but I know he's a big fan of this one. So I mean, it's hard to be not a fan, I suppose, of this cover. I don't know that anybody's like, well, that cover sucks. Maybe Drew. He's got some hot takes.
I mean, it's a DC book, so it wouldn't surprise me.
Right.
Yeah.
That's second appearance of Carnage, or third appearance.
That was Carnage.
So it'd be ASM 362.
This is Spider-Man 1.
Damn it.
Spider-Man 1.
Yep, Mr. Spider-Man.
I own that, but it's in a poly bag, so I wouldn't have gotten this.
Shouldn't the card be a Joker card instead of an ace? That's a life question there.
That's kind of picky there, Ricky. Picky Ricky.
Piggy Ricky.
Sorry, this one's a little fuzzy. I blew it up pretty big just to get the little caption. C.
Action and thrills?
C. The Mighty Avengers trapped. C. The Teen Brigade in action. C. Action, drama, thrills, as only Marvel can present.
It's an Avengers book.
What?
I
No,
don't.
it's an issue of Teen Brigade.
Oh,
Conclusions, Alec, okay.
the famous Teen Brigade.
Yeah.
It could be somebody else's book, and they've trapped the Avengers. Okay, it could be like Namor or some bullshit.
Hey, Jason's here. Should we let him on?
Did he wake up?
There he is. Hey.
Misexplain.
I explain.
Hi. Days of Our Lives 33.
So just a gentle reminder, Jason, it's 10 o'clock
Oh,
when we usually convene, and then it's 10:11 when we go live. So you need to be up here by 10:09.
I don't understand. I'm sorry.
Hey, as long as you're on time for D&D, I don't care.
All right, cool. So that's
I
the
will say
important
this is
one.
a book that's been very hot in the last week. Ooh.
Oh, the first praying.
Comic Head 84. It's not Krang, it's Kang.
Hey, Kang, yeah.
Hell yeah. T.I. Kang.
There he is.
T.I.
Yeah.
What is that?
I'm a Kang.
There's a lot of text on this cover.
Sorry,
Yeah.
we're doing this Jason here a little. Let's just give him a little.
My eyes are on fire right now. I'm thinking I'm going to cry in like 2 seconds.
It's 2020. We're all going to cry in 2 seconds.
Our eyes have been on fire since March.
Oh my god.
Just call my eyes California because they're on fire.
John goes for a jog and he can't even breathe.
Oh wow.
So this is my favorite one because I feel like this could be on so many Marvel Silver Age books.
Look at this.
Also in the sensational issue, Submariner,
He looks high AF.
right? Also, he's got a thinning hairline if you really look at it.
He also has some intensely arched eyebrows.
Or massive eyelids. Look
I
at
Oh
think
yeah,
he's one
that's
of those-
true.
He's like one of those ladies that just shaved the eyebrows and then penciled them on.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
This is what's it called? Like
don't be
Latina gangster.
So I just feel like this could be on like about every single cover that Marvel produced in the Silver Age. Hey, by the way, I think we put Submariner in this issue.
Does he have a bunch of white stuff in his mouth? Or did
We didn't
somebody-
really want to put him on the cover, but we put him in this little blue box in the corner.
I'm never not gonna think of him drawing his eyebrows on now. It's so funny to me.
Yeah, Kirby just went back in and erased the eyebrows, and then took a makeup pencil and just kind of drew them in again.
Somebody looks like he has a comb over here.
Yeah, I was gonna say he's got some scalp showing through his.
A ton, yeah. I wouldn't say just some. I mean, that's a legitimate problem he's gonna have to deal with.
Oh, this is guess the cover, not roast Submariner. I'm sorry.
Well, I mean, it could be both. We try to be flexible.
Doesn't matter.
Subpar Mariner.
Oh,
Dumb.
Captain America.
gets Andy every time.
That's why he plays it. He's the only one. He's clicking this. I didn't click that.
Andy's just here entertaining himself while we try to get it done.
Is it a Captain America issue?
It might be.
Oh.
You mean is Comic Head 84 correct? He is.
Oh.
Oh,
Dope.
I was expecting that to be like near the bottom or something, but it's like
Everybody figures on like, this is a big issue, but we forget how important Submariner was in this issue.
remind me.
He's not. He's just on the cover for no reason.
He's not.
Subpar Mariner.
I'm like, I may never have known how important he was in this.
So I just know if I ever play this again, I got to make sure that Comic Head is not in the chat, or he's going to know every answer.
What's
I
cool?
would also not know what an important character he is in this issue because I don't read Silver Age because Silver Age sucks.
So bad.
What's Thor doing back there in the background?
That's gonna be my next T-shirt design. Silver Age sucks.
Watch it. Pump the brakes. So,
I mean, I don't care. Who am I gonna offend? No one buys my T-shirts anyway.
How did you do? Everyone kept score, right?
Hey, you want to hear a funny story about that show?
I love that show.
Me
No
too.
payments.
There was a definitive pattern that the light moved in, and some guy figured it out and won like hundreds of thousands of dollars on the show because he
Yeah,
just
there's
kept
a
hitting the
documentary.
5,000.
There's
he
a
was like
documentary about him I've yet to watch.
Jeopardy guy.
What's that?
What's that?
So he's like that Jeopardy guy who just figured out the system and
Yeah, who went and like
great at answering questions. He just got enough right each time.
yeah, and he there was also the guy in The Price is Right who just like learned the price of all the items, and he won both showcases because he guessed it within like $100 of each other.
Damn.
All comes back to Bob Barker, doesn't it?
That was actually a Drew Carey episode.
God damn it!
Got him.
Whose line is
Set
it
me
in?
up. You set me up there.
Awkward silence. So it's a really important part of our show.
It's the best kind.
It's the only consistent segment we've had since the beginning.
Come here and reflect during the silence. Just think about your day, how it's gone so far.
Silence of the Lambs.
Or if you're Jason, just continue sleeping.
Yes.
Anyway, she's been back a while.
Hey, X-Men. John has been enjoying X-Men, and so as a result, has been reading a ton of it, and has been particularly enamored with the last few issues leading into Ten of Swords.
Are you speaking in third person? What?
Probably. I enjoyed this issue a lot, and it was basically all just a flashback to the days when Apocalypse was running the world and battling epic beasts and separating universes with his power and stuff.
That covers like a picture of me and the boys before COVID.
Right. Or the day that it's all over and you have to go out again.
Yeah.
So, yeah, Summoner is sitting in the woods chilling. And he's like, hello, grandfather. I was showing my friends here and a real game.
A rock? Is it
And,
a rock?
nice Apocalypse kind of like creepy viewing from the side.
I love the way they did the light here, unless that's like a glare.
No, it's actually the lighting in the comic. Yeah, it's the art. It's really cool. And he's like, would you care to join? And then, there's so many of this face of Apocalypse through this run. It's amazing. Do I look like a player of games? And then the kid's like, yes, very much so. I just enjoy these panels. I think it perfectly captures the reality of Apocalypse. And he never actually answers a question, but he just gives another question.
Can you go back one?
Yep.
His name should be Apocalypse with them suckers.
Apocalypse, them DSL.
Apoca DS lips.
High speed internet. Can you imagine though? That'd be the worst. You're like, this is awesome and horrifying all at once.
Is he related to Lockjaw? Is Lockjaw mutant?
What a creepy ass kid. Like, look at this person.
When you said that picture, I didn't click on it. All I saw was yes, which is just as funny for me.
I got to admit, I've not been familiar with this character up until
No,
now.
he's brand new. He came in X-Men issue 2. This current run. He's from another dimension, and he's like a distant ancestor for Apocalypse. One of Apocalypse's original 4 horsemen. This is the child of that.
You said Summoner like he's been around since the 70s or something, and I was like, oh.
No, that's his name. He's called the Summoner, and he's a huge part in Ten of Swords.
Hey, I've got a question about that.
Yeah.
So we had House of X and Powers of 10, and now we have 10 of Swords.
Yes.
Is it actually been 10 men this whole time, and we just didn't know it?
Holy.
Oh,
Well, then they've always had the wrong number of people on the squad.
Yeah.
Wow.
the Trent universe version of him would be the Seamoner.
Think of all the
Nailed
great
it.
things that Jason would have made during the first few minutes.
Looks like she's poking her boob into his eye.
What a way to go.
That's how I want to go.
Did Adam? Did you happen by chance to upload the meme I made of the continuation of that story?
I don't think so.
Okay,
I can right now.
all good.
Speaking of you, Jason,
Hey, what's up?
She-Hulk, the immortal She-Hulk,
Holy
Immortal
legend.
She-Hulk. Issue number 1.
starring Chadwick Boseman. All right.
Yeah. And this has She-Hulk beating this dude named Tantrum, and I guess he's a mutant that feeds off of fear. That's his mutant strength. So he's pretty strong right now, and he's like, "Hi, you're angry, aren't you, She-Hulk? I can taste it, and it just makes me stronger." And she's like, "Good, Hulk need punching bag," and like smashes the crap out of his face. And he's like, "Fine by me. Let's put on a show, She-Hulk." He like got snaked from behind. Wolverine's there. He's like, and that's that. He's just dead. The rest of the story is great. Yeah, you know, she's like, what? And he's like, yeah, she's a mutant. Don't worry about it. He'll be okay.
So did they introduce this? Like, is this guy new and he just gets killed?
I think he's like an older Marvel character. He's like a throwback. I mean, he could be completely new. I have no idea. There you go. There's the continuation of the last story. If you want to go back and reread that, it's so great to see in his face of like zoomed in so close, and then this is his full body. He's like, "Okay, well, don't expect me to floss. Are you kidding me? That's seriously all you've done since your resurrection." But his T-shirt, born to play Fortnite, forced to go to school.
I love the idea that he's actually wearing a T-shirt under that metal thing.
Do I look like a player of games?
He just every morning he picks out a new T-shirt to wear underneath the
A
other
different
person's
Fortnite
costume.
shirt. Do I look like a player of games?
Yes, you do. Alec, you're next. I went to the trouble of finding out what issue this is from.
Oh, yeah, I probably should have told you that.
World's Finest 178.
It's-
with the shorty horns.
yeah,
Oh, yeah,
Yeah,
little nipples.
he's not very horny.
well, somebody is in this issue.
Ew.
So this is Superman, and he's getting just skeeted, and he says, "Yuck! Now the stuff is all over me, and from the taste of it, it's not whipped cream." Womp wow.
Whipped cream has a very distinct taste.
Oh,
It's shaving cream, right?
Sure.
Well, it seems like he knows the taste of it, if nothing else.
It could be heavy cream, heavy.
How'd you find out what issue this was? That's incredible.
It could
kryptonite
be
cream?
coffee creamer.
It could be caulk.
Yeah.
Wow.
Shampoo. I mean, shampoo's just horse semen, right? No, that's conditioner. Sorry.
Sorry, what?
What is that one? I've never seen that one.
You can thank Andy. He's updating our repertoire.
What do you mean you've never seen that? We've been using it since day one.
Oh my god.
It's about time this one showed up.
Did you know a popular food additive is beaver anus?
What?
Which foods?
It's like hot dogs.
Most foods that have artificial flavoring.
What?
Look it up.
There's not enough beavers around.
That's what you think.
So glad I met you.
Yep. There's also bugs in most of the stuff we eat, so deal with that.
I mean, how many spiders do we eat
Everyone
every
knows that. It's crushed up beetles, right?
Yep.
Delicious. If it hasn't become clear, the only comic I've read over the past couple weeks is Hawkeye Freefall.
Are you still reading the Batman one also?
If it's not clear, I don't read comics anymore because I keep bringing up memes for my word bubbles.
Batman's in my pile, but I haven't gotten to him in a while.
Yeah, what was the Nightfall? I was like Nightfall and Freefall.
I needed to have the word fall in it if I'm
Yeah.
going to. Sorry. Anyway, he's coming home and he realizes someone's broken into his apartment and he goes, "Hello, you really picked the wrong building to rob tonight. I hope you know who lives here. Moon Knight. Dude is going to make a bathrobe out of your skin if he catches you," which is probably true.
Yeah, definitely.
But then he goes outside. He sort of goes into the woods.
Son of a bitch.
He encounters a vicious beast.
Wow.
And let's just let this one
Marinate.
simmer a little bit. Yeah. I'll just leave this up for the rest of the show. Which won't be long.
I've got a funny story about Spec if you guys haven't heard about it yet.
It'd be a nice change of pace.
It does include spoilers, so sorry if you're reading Thor and haven't caught up, shut your ear holes. Who am I kidding? No one watches this show. You know how everyone was like specking hard on Black Winter?
So hard.
I love how we're just leaving this up the whole time.
You have control of the show, John. You can remove it.
I can't move the slides.
That's the last slide, right? So everyone's specking real hard on Black Winter, spending like $60 for his first appearance because he's going to be the next big thing. Guess who'd be dead already?
Yeah, R.I.P.
R.I.P. your money. Don't be a fool.
Well, that's a different character, though, right? I mean,
Stance.
the Black Winter and Galactus were different.
I don't know. All I know is that a bunch of internet nerds are up in arms and pissed at Donny Cates for killing the character that they spec on.
Well, that's
funny.
because they spent $70 on the book when it was only like a month old.
That's kind of how.
He did it on purpose because he hates those people.
That's also what happened with Wraith. You know, everyone's really stoked on Wraith, and they went and bought the first appearance was like Annihilation Conquest issue 4 or 2 or 1 actually. Annihilation Conquest issue 1. But that dude like seemed to have died in like one of the latest Venom issues also. So it's like,
Hey, remember when Wolverine's daughter was going to be a huge thing?
oh my god,
And
I never bought into that one.
like, you guys can have this one.
Yeah. I do want to say like that Wraith character is awesome. He's like a Clint Eastwood in space, and I wish he'd come back.
You know,
I describe spec nowadays as just like plain hot potato. Because all it is buying a book that you think you can then flip to someone else who's going to buy it and try to flip it when they think it's going to go up, and who's going to get stuck with it at the end.
It's true.
it almost seems like a waste of time.
Well, it's not going to be me, suckers, because I'm fucking broke.
Never again, suckers.
All I can afford to eat are hot dogs full of what kind of was it?
Raccoon buttholes? No, beaver buttholes?
Beaver anus.
I'm just gonna bring her up every time.
Angry beavers.
Angry.
I don't think it's like chopped up anus. I think it's like some sort of secretion.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Better.
Well,
A lot
I
better.
don't think the word secretion is ever better.
Ooze?
It's okay. It's just an emission.
that's a Wayne's World joke.
Yeah. That's a good
Participating.
one.
Very nice.
Seepage.
Yeah, missing pieces. That's the soap. Hot spec alert. Hot
So
spec alert.
funny story about that. Someone in the community has actually sent out a missing pieces to get graded.
Ooh, they're gonna beat TJ.
Who has it? I hear
I
they're
don't know if they want me to say, so I'm not
pretty
going.
tough on those.
If you find someone to option it, I will be very surprised if anyone believes that.
Most of them
Or-
are damaged because they get read so many times.
Most of them are pretty damaged because people use them to like wipe up messes in their kitchen.
They are good for that too. Thank you for high quality paper. Appreciate that.
Nothing but the best.
Yep. Just like this show.
Jason missed my joke earlier. I could tell that again. That'll take
Yeah,
up like
good.
4 seconds.
Do it. I want to hear it.
Do you think Andy comes on here to make sure we don't do anything good so he can like
So it can be like, hey, at least I don't have the worst show on the network.
the next one he always looks good by
I don't know
comparison?
why I keep calling it a network. Like we have a programming director.
Right.
Are we still on? Are we still going?
Yeah. Hey, my shirt came in and it looks all right.
What is
Yeah.
Yeah, baby.
explain? Misexplain, you're sure.
Bernie
If you
Krigstein.
don't know, you're not cool enough to know.
Yeah.
No, I never claimed to be, but
Read a comic, dude. You read comics, bro? Do you even read?
kind of used to. No, can you please like? I can't be the only one who doesn't know.
Okay, no, that's fine. There's an EC comic called Impact #1, and it came in towards the end of like the Comics Code Authority. And back then they like went under fire for making really gory stuff, and they kind of had to get the nix on that. And so they're like, all right, well, what's going to happen? What's our new movement going to be? So they made this Impact series, and it was kind of like more serious stuff, I guess. And this one, the guy who wrote this one story called Master Race, it's gone down in history as one of the most important comics of all time because of its like substance matter. It's about like a Holocaust survivor, and And then also the way it was presented, like in panels, it was like a lot of metaphorical panels. Like for instance, like a guy getting beat, and he's like kind of like this, like the cross. You know what I mean? I would think that too, but and the way it was framed too, different frames. Like for instance, they had a lot of like bottom looking up angles and stuff. It wasn't just your regular back in the day, like left to right panels and forward panels. You know. A lot way more experimental, especially with like movement. There's like a subway shot that's infamous where it's like looks all blurry and stuff going past, but really important comic in comic book history. And so there's another infamous 4-panel scene of like this Nazi dude who's kind of on the run the whole entire time. This is like takes place after everything's done in World War II, and he's trying to hide from this like Holocaust survivor who's like in the subway system, same as him. And so this dude's like hiding, and then he gets busted. He gets called out like, hey, this guy's a Nazi. So he's like running from this Holocaust survivor. And as he's running in the subway, he like falls and loses his balance off the tracks. But this is the 4-panel sequence. And I just kind of placed them as like the Black Flag logo. So that's what the bars is him falling onto the subway. But that's the writer, Bernie Krigstein. Little homage to that, and Black Flag is like a punk way of saying how Impact number 1
on this episode of
The More You Know.
Bullshit.
Thank you for that TED Talk.
Yeah. Well, welcome to my TED Talk. There will not be another. Back to dick jokes. Oh no.
He was expecting something bad to happen to his dick after he fell on the subway, but
Nah, I mean he got crushed, right? He got smashed.
like the Holocaust survivor cut his dick off as revenge. That'd be cool.
He fell on the subway, and tragically, only his dick got run over.
It ended in a classic EC way where it's like Nazi dude died, and the Holocaust survivor doesn't really feel better about it. He just kind of just turns his back and walks into the darkness of the subway. And it's kind of one of those things where like, oh, was he a ghost? Was he a real person? It's multi-leveled comic, and it's amazing. So please read Impact number 1, Master Race. Check it out on Comixology. You can buy it for pretty cheap.
Sweet.
Or just go get a CGC coffee and crack it and flip through it on your toilet.
Yeah. That too.
John,
Yo, what's up?
what you got for us?
I have something for you.
I don't know. I'm hoping. I'm
I got it.
grasping at straws here.
Before we went live, I was showing I got a couple new books for my Avengers run.
Nice.
Issue 5
The
and
first
and issue 17. The first Lava Men? I don't know.
you always hear about that one.
Oh, yeah, it's a big one. It's got the date stamp, too. It's got a nice little March 1964 little date stamp. Right on
That's some hot spec on those lava men.
I love
Right?
it.
Definitely got to watch out.
Thanks,
for the lava.
Andy.
Just don't read them, John, because why, Alec?
Why? Oh, because Silver Age sucks.
Hashtag Silver Age sucks.
So, yeah, I got some good stuff. I thought. And issue 17. The Minotaur. 4 against the Minotaur. And it rhymes.
That fucking rhymes. That's awesome.
Yeah, case in point.
Hey, that's not Silver Age.
Andy, you keep getting more of those?
Finally got him in to give away.
That's actually like the future apocalypse trade. There's no more money. There's no more cash. It's just
It's just saga number
issues.
1.
Yeah. No more gold bars. It's all gone. Fort Knox is empty, but guess what?
Fallout got it wrong. It's not bottle caps.
What's up, Miss Hustle? Long time no see.
Andy,
Hey, what's up?
It's so cool. Shout out.
Andy has so many saga number 1s, he just becomes king.
Yeah. It's a throne of sagas.
Everyone's forced to grow a huge beard.
And they're like, sir, please toss us a
Already ahead of
saga.
the game there.
Frank Castle, Secretary of Defense. My God, somebody end this show. What are we doing?